For the fourth running of the Bay Meadows Budweiser Breeders' Cup, $150,000 added for 3-year-olds and up at a mile at 1/16 on the main track. Alan Patterson rides number 6, Crimson Slew. You have 12 minutes till post time. Ladies and gentlemen, today's 8th race is the $150,000 added Bay Meadows Budweiser Breeders' Cup at a mile at 1/16 for 3-year-olds and up. The Bay Meadows Budweiser Breeders' Cup is part of the Breeders' Cup Budweiser Special Stakes program, a series of added money races held at racetracks throughout North America. The Special Stakes program is administered by Breeders' Cup Limited, which also conducts Breeders' Cup Day, the 10 million 7-race championship held this November. For additional information on Breeders' Cup Budweiser Special Stakes program, please refer to your track program. Introducing the field for the feature race. Number 1 is No Marker. 5-year-old roan horse by Grey Dawn II out of the mare Miss 711. Racing for Billy Ray Gowdy, trained by Patricia L. Johnson. Gary Boulanger does the riding at 111. Number 2 is Individualist. 6-year-old bay horse by Viking out of the mare Lusaka. Racing for the Red Baron's Barn, trained by Daryl Vienna and George Leeser. Thomas Chapman rides at 113. 3 is Loyal Double by No Double out of the mare Say Good. Racing for Hoffman, Kraus, and Sweeney. Brian Sweeney is the trainer. Al Cortez rides at 110. 4 is Hot Operator by Well Decorated out of the mare Nice and Warm. Racing for Herbert Allen. Richard C. Meaty is the trainer. Martin Pedroza rides at 113. 5 is Happy Toss by Egg Toss out of the mare Hero Sante, racing for Bly, De Burgh, and Lima. Gary Jones is the trainer, and Fernando Toro the jockey. On the outside is Dandar Farm and Lehman Jr.'s Crimson Slew by Seattle Slew out of the mare Crimson Queen. Jerry and Brett Fanning are the trainers, and the jockey is Alan Patterson. 5 coming forward, Happy Toss with Fernando Toro at 3-1, waiting for the outside horse, Crimson Slew, the Bay Meadows Budweiser Breeders' Cup. They're all in the gate. There they go. Middle of the racetrack, Crimson Slew came away the best. Happy Toss right between horses. No Markers on the inside, just off the rail. In 4th, that's Loyal Double. Outside of him is going to be Hot Operator, trailing his Individualist. Round the clubhouse turn. Crimson Slew's out to get a 2-3 length lead. In 2nd, Happy Toss by another length and a half. No Marker is 3rd by 3. Then it's Loyal Double down at the rail, 4th, a half a length. Hot Operator 5th by 3. And Individualist into the back stretch. Crimson Slew set out on the lead by a length. 22 and 2 to the quarter. It's Crimson Slew leading a half a length with Happy Toss now challenging on the outside. 3 back, No Markers 3rd. At the rail, Loyal Double next ahead. Better position for Hot Operator. He's 5th. Just 3 lengths off the front 3. Gap of 7 back to Individualist. Heading to the far turn. Crimson Slew leading by just ahead. Happy Toss takes the lead on the outside. Now No Marker's going to go after the front horse. And Hot Operator starting to run too. They're all running by Crimson Slew back at the rail. Gap of 4 or 5. There's Loyal Double far back, Individualist. Turning into the stretch on the lead, it's Happy Toss out there by 3. Happy Toss has the racetrack in the stretch, 2.5 lengths. No Marker 2nd, going to keep him honest past the furlong pole. Homeward bound they come. Happy Toss has the lead. He's got 3 lengths on No Marker. Back in 3rd, Hot Operator. Going to be the 5. Happy Toss in front. Six, Crimson Slew was 4th. Ladies and gentlemen, may we direct your attention to the winner's circle. Presenting the Bay Meadows Budweiser Breeders' Cup Trophy to the winning connections of Happy Toss is Mr. Frank Montegrano and Mr. Bill Hill. Representing Montegranos Incorporated, distributors for Anheuser-Busch in San Mateo County. We're happy to have Mr. Montegrano and Mr. Hill as our special guests this afternoon at Bay Meadows. Ladies and gentlemen, entering the winner's circle for the 4th running of the Bay Meadows Budweiser Breeders' Cup, number 5, Happy Toss. Happy Toss, a 4-year-old bay colt by Egg Toss out of the mare Hero Sante, racing for Bly, De Burr, and Lima. Gary Jones, the trainer. Fernando Toro did the riding in 1:39 4/5 seconds. Race 8 official. Number 5, Happy Toss first. 1, No Marker second, with 4, Hot Operator finishing third. The daily triple, the winning numbers. Number 8, Northwest Test. 1, White Mischief. And 5, Happy Toss, $290.20. That information now appears on the alpha board in the infield. Introducing the field for the Courtship Stakes. First at the rail, Nat Sally by La Natural out of Sally's Palace. Owned by Georgia Morrick, the Clearview Farm. Trained by James Vence. Miguel Espinola rides at 113. Number 2 is Edward Rudolph. Score and Tell by Score 24 out of the mare Play and Tell. Trained by Bill Nolan. Kenny Tohill rides at 117. The 3 is the High Card Ranches Program Bell. Sired by Government Program out of Bella Prima. Jerry Dutton and Guillermo Rangel, the trainers. Rickey Frazier rides at 114. 4 is John Dieter's Bargain Doll by Bargain Day out of the mare Acachina. Trained by Jim Benedict and Barbara Bradley. Judice rides at 115. 5 is Ed Friendly's Flying Natalie by Flying Paster out of the mare Devi. Jackie Fulton and Leonard Shoemaker are the trainers, and the jockey is Ron Warren Jr. at 114. On the outside is Silk Puff by Advocate 'em out of the mare Soft Silk. Constance S. Wilson's is the owner. J.R. Kiesner, the trainer, and the jockey is Roberto Gonzalez. There they go. A good start. Middle of the track, Flying Natalie and Bargain Doll going for the lead. Silk Puff on the outside. Up along the rail, Nat Sally. Middle of the back stretch, and trailing is Score and Tell. Moving down the back stretch, Bargain Doll quickly takes the lead, 3/4 of a length. Program Bell is second. Silk Puff moving up in the middle of the back stretch, third. Nat Sally just off the rail in fourth. Then it's Score and Tell and Flying Natalie. Round the turn, Bargain Doll has the lead by 2 lengths. In second, Silk Puff by 1. Racing along the rail in third, Program Bell, a length and a half. On the outside, Nat Sally. Up the rail comes a Score and Tell. And Flying Natalie. Here's a turn for home. Bargain Doll has the racetrack in the stretch, in a Courtship by 3. Bargain Doll into the lip end driving. Change lead, shifts gear. Here's the furlong. Sally chasing her home second, Bargain Doll. Ladies and gentlemen, may we direct your attention to the winner's circle. Presenting the trophy on behalf of the California Thoroughbred Breeders Association to the winning connections of today's Courtship Stakes is Miss Linda Cornell, Northern California representative for the CTBA, and Miss Peggy Morey, Paymaster of Purses at Bay Meadows. We're happy to have Miss Cornell and Miss Morey, who have been with Bay Meadows for more than 10 years, as our special presenters this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a warm welcome for Miss Linda Cornell and Miss Peggy Morey. In the winner's circle for the Courtship Stakes, number 4, Bargain Doll. Bargain Doll, a 2-year-old bay filly by Bargain Day out of the mare Acachina, racing for John H. Dieter, trained by Jim Benedict and Barbara Bradley. Joe Judice did the riding in 109 and 2. The 8th, the feature race official. The Courtship Stakes goes to number 4, Bargain Doll. Number 1, and Nat Sally was second. The 6th, Silk Puff finished third. For one exact of $14.20. In the daily triple, winning numbers were 8, American Patriot, 2, Class Glass, and number 4, Bargain Doll, returning $247.40. That information now appears on the alpha board in the infield. In the pick 6. 6 of 6, $6,148. 5 of 6, $95.20. 4 of 6, $8.80. Fabulos pays $162.80. Post in 11 minutes. Here's the field for the Bedside Promise. 1 is Reconnoitering. Racing for George Ereclean Farms Incorporated and the Nelmara Farms, Ann Killian, trained by Charles Marikian. Ron Hansen does the riding. 2 is George Bassett Jr.'s Valleyland. Valleyland is trained by Doug Utley, and the rider is Tim Doocy. Number 3 is Robert B. Marino's Order. Order is trained by Jude Feld, and the jockey is Rickey Frazier. On the outside is Sabulos. Sabulos races for Aaron Jones. Joseph Cannon is the trainer, and the jockey is Ron Warren Jr. That's the field for the 8th and feature race, the Bedside Promise Fall Sprint Championship. 50,000 added at 6 furlongs. 9 minutes. Reconnoitering again, 9-2 on the board. Valleyland, the 1-5 favorite here. Trained by Doug Utley for George Bassett Jr. Orders in, waiting for Sabulos, and will be underway. Order the long shot 11-1, Sabulos at 4. All in the gate. Sabulos acting up. There they go. Valleyland is going to the front. Sabulos out second with Order in third, and Reconnoitering will trail. They're out of the chute, going down the back stretch. Valleyland down at the rail gets the lead by 1. Sabulos going to take up the chase, come right up to the Saddle Talon Challenge. 2.5, 3 back. Order's in third, another 3 to Reconnoitering. They go by the quarter in 21-4, and Valleyland racing off the rail has the lead by a neck. It's of Sabulos in second by 3. In third, Order, and coming up the rail now, Reconnoitering. Round the turn, Valleyland leads by a length and a half. Sabulos can't go with him second, 2.5 lengths. Order's in third with a clear go. Hansen scraping paint with Reconnoitering, trying to save the ground, might make the difference. 44 flat there in the stretch, and Valleyland's the one to catch. That's what we expected, and coming out for room, Hansen's got Reconnoitering on the move. Reconnoitering getting a left-handed whip, closing with Order in the middle of the track. They've got to get Valleyland, and they're going to make a desperate try. Order on the outside, and Reconnoitering. Order might get up. Valleyland at the rail. Photo for the win in place. It's very two, Valleyland second. Finishing third, the 1, Reconnoitering. Ladies and gentlemen, may we direct your attention to the winner's circle. Presenting the trophy to the winning connections of today's Bedside Promise Fall Sprint Championship is Mr. Bob Rose, prominent horse owner and longtime supporter of the San Francisco Children's Hospital. Among the horses campaigned by Mr. Rose were Coba King, winner of the 1971 Tanforan Handicap at Bay Meadows, and King Marshall, winner of the 1960 Manowar Stakes at Tanforan Meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a warm welcome for Mr. Bob Ruse. The winner, number 3, Order by Damascus out of the mare Resume, racing for Robert B. Marino, trained by Jude Feld, the jockey Rickey Frazier in 108 and 3. The 8th, the feature race, the 7th running of the Bedside Promise Fall Sprint Championship official. Order, finish first. 2, Valleyland second, with the 1, reconnoitering third. 3-2 exacta, $53.60. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the field for the Foster City Mile. Number 1 is Safe to Say, a 2-year-old bay gelding by NASCAR out of the mare Veiled Prophet, racing for the Clover Racing Stable, Incorporated, Lee C. Neil Drysdale and Jim Henning are the trainers, and Tom Chapman does the riding. Number 2 is Fairmead Farms Gold Finale by Gold Array out of the mare Gold Chain, trained by Charlie Comiskey, and the rider is Jeff Mills. 3 is Rago and Rago's Ask Me to Win by Ask Me out of the mare Harmony Star, trained by Dwayne Ofield and Manuel Landeros, and the jockey is Sam Maypole. Number 4 is Jerry McCauley's It's Hard to Be Sure by Table Run out of the mare Stiff Queen. Dan Kenny and Jack Hames are the trainers. The rider is Joe Judice. Number 5, Champagne and Jewels, has been excused from the post parade for an equipment repair. Owned and trained by Bill Mastrangelo by Dublin O'Barron out of the mare Eagle Sis. Alan Patterson is the jockey. 6 is James L. Mamikos's Z Trump by Ginestrelli out of the mare Alonza, trained by Jason Mamikos, and the rider is Jack Cannell. On the outside is Kurt Orlila Lanning's Navy Flag. Navy Flag is sired by Pirates Bounty and is out of the mare Kel My Pet. Jeff Bonde is the trainer, and the jockey is Ron Hansen. That's the field for the Foster City Mile. We have 7 going to the gate in the feature race in 9 minutes. Here comes the 5, Champagne and Jewels, a very impressive winner last time. He's 9-2. Z Trump, a winner in his only start with jockey Jack Cannell. 7 2-year-olds in the Foster City Mile, winning on the Navy Flag with Ron Hansen. They're all in the gate. There they go. Gold Finale being hustled for the early lead. Safe to Say along the rail. Ask Me to Win right there too. They're across the track. It's Hard to Be Sure. Further out, Champagne and Jewels caught wide. Z Trump and the trailer's going to be Navy Flag. Round the clubhouse turn, 5 of them want the lead, but the 4's going to get it. It's Hard to Be Sure. Safe to Say down at the rail, using that post, got the best go. He'll open up a half a length going to the back stretch. Ask Me to Win is third by a neck. Champagne and Jewels gets 4th. Gold Finale was ridden hard to go with those. He fell back to 5th. Z Trump moving up in the middle of the racetrack. Full of run, Z Trump. And the trailer is Navy Flag. Down the back stretch, it's Safe to Say by 1 length. In second, it's Hard to Be Sure. In third at the rail, Ask Me to Win. They're going quick up front. Champagne and Jewels. Z Trump continuing to gain ground, heading for the turn. Navy Flag's moving up with a rush from dead last. Here he comes around the turn. And Gold Finale trails. Round the turn, Safe to Say trying to take a breather, but Hansen's got Navy Flag rolling on the outside. Navy Flag's taking the lead in the Foster City Mile, turning for home. Navy Flag in the stretch now gets a length and 1/2. Safe to Say is second at the rail. Middle of the racetrack, it's Champagne and Jewels and Z Trump. Navy Flag has 3. He's under a handride and going like a good one. Hansen's turning around to look at the field. Nobody's there. Navy Flag's gonna romp home. Ladies and gentlemen, may we direct your attention to the winner's circle. Presenting the trophy to the winning connections of today's Foster City Mile is Mr. Paul Frey, the Bay Meadows Employee of the Week. Mr. Frey, who served as a jockey valet at Bay Meadows, is a former rider, won more than 2,500 races during a 20-year career, one of the leading riders in the United States and Canada. Frey finished fourth in the 1963 Kentucky Derby with On My Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a warm round of applause for Mr. Paul Frey, the Bay Meadows Employee of the Week. In the winner's circle, the very impressive winner, number 7, Navy Flag. Navy Flag is a 2-year-old bay colt, sired by Pirate's Bounty, out of the mare Kill My Pet. Racing for Kurt and Lila Lanning, trained by Jeff Bonde. Ron Hansen in the boot in 136-1. The 8th race, the Foster City Mile Official. Number 7, Navy Flag first. 5, Champagne and Jewel second. The 1, Safe to Say, finished third. 7-5 exacta, $83.40. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the field for the Tanforan Handicap. Starting at the rail with number 1, Delegate. 5-year-old gray Whittingham and Alan Severinson. Thomas Chapman rides at 116. Number 2 is Josephine Resigno's Truly Met by Mohammed, out of the mare All Too True, trained by Robert Wright, and the jockey is Ray Sabile. Number 3 is Maria Candela by Baconeje, out of the mare Miss Eva, owned by W.S. Farish III. Neil Drysdale and Jim Hilling are the trainers, and the rider is Joe Judice. Scratch, number 4, Conquering Hero. The 5 is Trocos, 5-year-old bay horse by Tromos, out of the mare Lusaka, racing for the D&V Enterprise Incorporated. Richard Mandela and Jim Hilling are the trainers, and Rickey Frazier's the jockey. 6 is Shell Cavalli's Variety Road by Kennedy Road, out of Variety Queen, trained by Jerry Hollendorfer, and the rider is Ron Hansen. 7 is Quiet Boy by Lydian, out of the mare Zoccolo, racing for Ed and Shirley Johnston. Charlie Stutz and Matt Chew are the trainers, and Tim Doocy does the riding. 8 is Blade of the Ball, racing for Abtahi Lisi Brown, Matty et al. By Highland Blade, out of Tusi Bella. Mel Studi, the trainer, and the rider is Tony Castanon. 9 is Big Chill by It's Freezing, out of the mare Mahari's Apple, racing for Heller or Heller and Morey Jr. Bill J. Morey Jr., the trainer, and the rider is Ron Warren Jr. On the outside is Gerald Russell's Hard Rock Hank. He's by Native Prospector, out of the mare Katrino. Charlie Comiskey is the trainer, and the rider Gary Boulanger. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the field for the... Here's the 6, the favorite. Variety Road at 3-2 odds with jockey Ron Hansen. 7 going in. Quiet Boy. They're all standing quietly at this point. Blade to the Ball is next. Tony Castanon. Big Chill on the outside. 1 left to load. Next to him will be Hard Rock Hank, and we'll be underway in the Tanforan Handicap. They're all in the starting gate. There they go. Blade of the Ball breaks alertly, going for the lead with Quiet Boy right there showing speed too. Trocos quickly up to challenge, back at the rail. Maria Candela settling down. We're heading past the grandstand the first time, and behind the front 4, Big Chill is next. Racing at the rail, Delegate. Final 2 horses back along the inside. Goes Truly Matter. The outside of him is Hard Rock Hank, heading for the clubhouse run. On the rail, Trocos showing in front ahead. Variety Road challenging second. On the outside, Quiet Boy is third. Maria Candela gets the rail. Right between horses in tight. Big Chill is 5th. Length and a half. Blade of the Ball 6 by 1, leaving Delegate at the rail. 7th, a length and a half. Truly Matter clear go. Next to last in the trailer, Hard Rock Hank. Down the back stretch they go in the Tanforan, and it's Trocos by a neck. Variety Road, very racy and challenging. Right there, two Quiet Boys in third. Maria Candela, she's on the fence up between horses. Big Chill's going to go up and force it just a bit. Blade of the Ball, sixth on the outside, surely going to be caught wide. Delegate moves off the fence for some racing room. Coming around, Truly Met and Hard Rock Hank. Round the far turn in the Tanforan, still Trocos and neck. Variety Road challenging on the outside. At the rail, and right there too is Quiet Boy. On the inside, Big Chill's going to need some racing luck, and Blade of the Ball. Here's a turn for home, and Trocos at the rail. Variety Road's now getting the lead with Hansen in the middle of the racetrack being set down, and Big Chill's doing his work between horses, and Hard Rock Hank's flying in the middle of the track, closing the best. It's Variety Road. He's got the lead. Hard Rock Hank gaining with every stride. Big Chill's coming on too. Gonna be Big Chill. Big Chill or Variety Road, nose and nose. Photo shows number 9, Big Chill, the winner. 6, Variety Road, second. Number 10, Hard Rock Hank finished third. The 1, Delegate, was 4th. Gentlemen, may we direct your attention to the winner's circle. Presenting the trophy to the winning connections of today's Tanforan Handicap is Mr. John Harris, prominent horseman and president of the California Thoroughbred Breeders Association. Mr. Harris owns and operates Harris Farm in Coalinga, and we are very happy to have him as our presenter this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a warm welcome for Mr. John Harris, president of the California Thoroughbred Breeders Association and owner of Harris Farms. Now returning to the winner's circle for this afternoon's Grade 3 Tanforan Handicap is number 9, Big Chill. Big Chill is a 6-year-old bay horse by It's Freezing out of the mare by Harry's Apple. Racing for Heller and Morey Jr. Bill J. Morey Jr., the trainer and the rider, Ron Warren Jr. The running time 1:51. The 8th and feature race, the 46th running of the Tanforan Handicap. It's official. Big Chill, number 9, finished first. 6, Variety Road, second. 10, Hard Rock Hank was third. 9-6 exacta, $75.20. Introducing the field for the San Joaquin Invitational Handicap. Number 1 is Dress Array. Dress Array is a 3-year-old bay gelding by Gala Ray out of the mare Gold Girl, owned by the Stewball stable, trained by Lonnie Arterburn and Jules Andrews, and the rider is Ron Warren Jr. Number 2 is Earning More Stables, Buck and Moresco's Arc of Tawa by first of the line out of the mare $1 a dance. John Buck is the trainer and the jockey is Ron Hansen. Number 3 is the Hat Ranch's Summer Sale. Summer Sale's a 3-year-old bay gelding by Summertime Guy out of the mare General Store, trained by Richard Tate, ridden today by Brenna Hernandez. Number 4 is Molaski and Sullivan's Courageous Pirate by Pirate's Bounty out of Daring Dana. Bob Hess Jr., the trainer and the jockey is Tim Doocy. 5 is Halo Farms, Professor Shane. Professor Shane is by Shinkite out of the mare Comprehend. She's trained by Jerry Hollendorfer and the jockey is Thomas Chapman. 6 is John F. Hendry's Michael's Flyer by Flying Paster out of the mare Daring Bitter. Steve Medley is the trainer and the rider is Chris Sparks. 7 is Passion Ratto's King Zoot. King Zoot is by Zoot Allures out of the mare Be Queenly. Christopher Pash is the trainer and the rider is Rickey Frazier. On the outside is Orr and Shiner's Porcupine Ridge. Porcupine Ridge is by Mighty Adversary out of the mare Avertrix. Greg Gilchrist is the trainer and the rider is Randy Schatt. That's the field for the San Joaquin Invitational at a mile on the main track. Less than 10 minutes till post time. Courageous Pirate is in at 5-1. Professor Shane at 18. 6 horse next to load. Michael's Flyer 40-1, the longest shot on the board in this field. There he goes in the starting gate. Number 6. Here comes the gray horse, King Zoot. Speedster, another speed horse on the outside. Porcupine Ridge, they're all in the gate for the San Joaquin Invitational. Just about ready to go. There they go. King Zoot from the outside going for the lead. Summer Sale takes the lead. Up between horses, Courageous Pirates right there. Further out, it's Porcupine Ridge or into the clubhouse turn. Dress Array up along the rail. Back to the inside, Arc of Tawa is next. Then there's Professor Shane. And trailing is Michael's Flyer. Heading for the backstretch, Summer Sale 2.5, 3 lengths. Courageous Pirate is second, 1.5 lengths. Dress Array moved into third. Arc of Tawa fourth on the rail. From the middle of the backstretch, King Zoot is right there too, followed by Porcupine Ridge. Up the rail comes Professor Shane. He's going up, and Michael's Flyer. 22-1 to the quarter, and they're going down the backstretch. Summer Sale leading by 4 open lengths. In second is Courageous Pirate by 3. Dress Array is in third. Arc of Tawa is fourth on the rail. 2.5 lengths. Porcupine Ridge and neck. Then at the inside, Professor Shane. Now they're going around the turn, and Summer Sale has 1 length, and quickly Courageous Pirate is challenging on the outside. He'll go to the lead right now. Courageous Pirate, Dress Array's coming around. At the inside, there's Arc of Tawa. Here's a turn for home. Into the stretch in the San Joaquin, and they've got to get Courageous Pirate. 2.5 lengths. Make it 3. Courageous Pirate has the lead, and Arc of Tawa's driving after him with Dress Array. They're coming through the stretch. Courageous Pirate 2.5, and on the outside Arc of Tawa. Here comes Arc of Tawa under a drive. It's Courageous Pirate in front. Courageous Pirate first, 2 Arc of Tawa second, with the 1 Dress Array finishing third. The 8 Porcupine Ridge fourth. Results are unofficial. Please hold all tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, may we direct your attention to the winner's circle. Presenting the trophy to the winning connections of today's San Joaquin Invitational Handicap is Mr. Paul Kane, a member of the board of the Bay Area Sports Hall of Fame. Mr. Kane is a retired vice president with the Becknell Corporation, and we are happy to have him as our presenter this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a warm welcome for Mr. Paul Kane with the Bay Area Sports Hall of Fame. In the winner's circle is number 4, Courageous Pirate. Courageous Pirate is a 3-year-old brown gelding by Pirate's Bounty out of the mare Daring Dana, racing for Mulaski and Sullivan, trained by Bob Hess Jr. Tim Doocy did the riding in 1:36 and 3. Eighth and feature race official. Courageous Pirate first, 2 Arc of Tawa second, 1 Dressel Ray third, 4-2 exacta, $105.60.